Hello again. Let's look at this example. Let f of x equal x cubed for all real x. Then f prime of 5, that's the derivative of then f prime of negative 5, that's the derivative of f at x equals negative 5. So f prime of negative 5 equals limit x goes to negative 5 of f of x minus f of negative 5 over x minus negative 5. Now x minus a negative 5 is x plus 5. Now here, be careful, f of x is x cubed, and f of negative 5 is negative 125, but be careful, we're minusing a negative 125, which it amounts to adding 125. Watch out for your negatives and positives, okay? But now by sum of cubes, this is x cubed plus 5 cubed, so it's x plus 5 here, and then inside this set of parentheses, x squared minus 5x plus 5 squared is 25. Okay, and then all that over my x plus 5 is before, like it was before, but then the x plus 5s will cancel. That's the whole motive. And so we just get the limit of x goes to negative, limit x goes to negative 5 of this square polynomial, and which means you can just throw negative 5 in. Now, if you throw negative 5 into x squared, you got to type it in like this. It's parentheses negative 5 quantity squared. But that's going to be positive 25, and that's minus a negative, so it's another plus 25. And then this is plus 25, so that's just 25 plus 25 plus 25, which is 75. Or you could look at it as 3 times 5 squared, because if you do 5 squared plus 5 squared plus 5 squared, that's 3 5 squares added together, which is the same thing as 3 times quantity 5 squared. But anyway, in any event, you'll get 75. Okay, and then this example I'm going to skip. That's just if you use positive 4, you'll get a slightly different result. So just be careful with your positives and negatives alike. But anyway, we'll skip that one. And this right here, if you use positive 5, you'll get the difference of cubes up here. And then you'll have x minus 5 down here, but you'll factor by difference of cubes. You'll just cancel the x minus 5s, and you'll just get this result right here. You'll get 75 again. And that's coincidental. There's reasons why that is true that I won't go into at this time. It has to do with oddness of the function, but I won't go into that just yet. Well, it has to do with evenness and oddness. Let me just not go there for the time being, okay? The function itself is odd. The derivative is even. The derivative is even is why we got an identical 75 again. F is odd, but the derivative is even.